everyone. Today we're going to try Super Megabite from Hop Butcher for the World. Thank you to Hop Butcher for sending this. I will leave a link to their website down below. Citra Amarillo-hopped Triple India Pale Ale, 10.5% ABV. 5/4/21 is the date on this, so a little over a month old. Hop Butcher does put a hop cone with some taste smells on the back, so we will take a look at that at the end. Let's go ahead and get this open, get it into a glass, and see what we think. There we go. We'll smell, taste, and I'll dump the rest in there. I wanted to see, okay, they're calling this a Triple India Pale Ale, or New England IPA, I should say. Off-white colored head, kind of orange coming through there. Usually your triple IPAs, triple New England IPAs are going to use more malt, so you could almost say that color is going to get a little darker. Small and medium bubbles in there, a little over a finger of head. Bubbles on the side are compact like dish soap. Color, yeah, very orange in color. I would say for the orange, it's more like a full pulp orange juice. To me, it is a little clear down here. Now, maybe the rest that's in there will cloudy it up to the same point like everybody's used to for a New England IPA. I can see some bubbles coming up down in here, but these glasses are etched. But for a triple New England IPA, I would say that looks the color. Let's go ahead and smell. I do get some sweet malt. It's almost like a sweet citrus tropical, like generic tropical, but that sweet citrus comes out the most after that sweet malt. I do smell some hop bitterness, but for a triple, you could be looking at 65, 75, somewhere in there for IBUs. It kind of smells, but I think it's from the malt. Like there's lactose, like that sweetness from that lactose that you would get. That's what I'm getting. Maybe it's more, it's the juiciness of the hops, that citrus that's coming through there. But yeah, it kind of, after that first initial smell, that sweet malt, sweet, almost candied citrus in there, that sweetness comes off as like a lactose sweetness. Yeah, I would say big time citrus over tropical, but there is some tropical in there. Let's go ahead and taste. It's weird. Let me drink some more and pour the rest in there. At the front, you get that sweetness, like a very candied sweetness, but that sweetness, again, is coming off more like a lactose to me. It does go into a malty bitterness in the back. Let's pour the rest of this in here. Yeah, it's a little oranger down here at the bottom, but it's still not as hazy in this glass. Maybe a little bit more citrus bitterness, like rind bitterness in the smell. I'm definitely not getting as much of that sweet malt that I was getting before. You can tell though, it's hopped. Let's go ahead and taste. Yeah, I think adding the rest of that kind of evened out the taste profile. It's not as sweet up front. You still get that citrus, a little fruit in there, malty bitterness, maybe a touch of pine. That bitterness does hit you in the throat. It sticks around. It's a triple. I don't taste any alcohol in here. I don't know what the third taste I would pick up. I would probably say pine, like ripe pine or something like that. Very smooth though. I think the bitterness really helps even out that malt. I'm not a huge malt fan, especially when you get into double IPAs, triple IPAs. So I like this New England style triple. It does seem like that malt taste is toned down and that bitterness seems about right. Very, very easy drinking. For this one, I would have to go with a 4. I would probably go a 4.35 out of 5, but for Untapped, I'll just go 4.25. Yeah, I think it's real balanced. I wish that citrus would stick out just a little bit more in there. Citrus, tropical fruit, if that's what they're saying is on the back. It's more of a generic. Maybe a little bit more pineapple or something like that in there to really get it up. But I think if you put more of that sweet pineapple in there, maybe it would be too much bitterness, so then you're getting into a different kind of beer. So yeah, for Untapped, 4.25. For my score, I would go with a 4.35. Let's check the back real quick. So bright citrus, pleasant pine, okay, ripe tropical. So I pretty much hit everything on the back here. Obviously, I said like a ripe pine instead of ripe tropical. I wish that pineapple would stick out or some kind of tropical would stick out a little bit more, but I think so far this is the best triple IPA I've had from Hop Butcher. So let's check Untapped real quick. One of my friends has had it 4.5. A little over 1,500 people have had it 4.37. So I'm right in line with them. Yeah, and nobody's going to say anything. So yeah, if you've had this beer, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think about it. If you can pick up Hop Butcher beers, definitely keep an eye out for this one. Check some more videos out over here. And until next time, happy brewing.